Now what you're going to want to do is grab the pipes without the shields on them, just so you don't take a chance in damaging the chrome. You want to slide your flange on with the step part towards the opening of the port. So you want to slide it on just like that, and it's going to want to fall all the way down. And what I do, you may have to use your pliers again, but generally I can get them to snap on just with my fingers. And that's how you want that. Come right up there and make sure it hangs on. And then you do your second. Flange up. Roll the C-clip on with your fingers. After that, you're going to want to put your heat shields on. I generally start with the small pipe, or the shorter of the two pipes. And you're going to want to lay them on just like that. You'll see in here, this is where the band clamps go under to hold the shield to the pipe. But you go ahead and lay this in here. And you'll notice in your kit there'll be 6 smaller clamps and 4 larger clamps. The 4 larger clamps are for your tip to go onto the bigger part of the pipe. One other tool you're going to need in this is a 5/16 nut driver or a 1/4 inch drive ratchet with 5/16 socket. And you want to go ahead and open up all your band clamps. Now when you're installing these, I try to put them on to where you really don't see much of the clamp behind the exhaust, just make it look better, have a better appearance. You can open them up, stretch them out just a little bit so you can slide them through. Roll them around. And I generally just leave them all loose until I get them all in and lined up. And you just take and bring the clamp together. Bring them down just snug the first time as you're putting them all together. Just so it kind of situates the pipe where it wants to lay on here. Once you have all 3 of them snug, then you can go ahead and tighten them down. They don't need a lot of torque, but get them good and tight. And you can, on most of these, adjust them once they're on the bike to go ahead and hide them, make it look better. Then on the rear cover, or the tip cover, you can go ahead and slide it on, and it just lays on, goes like that, slides up in there, and will come up and touch your first shield. Roll it over and do the same thing with your bigger band clamps. And on these I usually face the head downward towards the ground. Sometimes these are a trick to get in there. And you can go ahead and snug up the first one and get everything tightened down, just like you did on the top shield. That one's done. Lay it out of the way in a safe place. And repeat the same steps on your front head pipe. And the same thing for your rear shield. Now you're ready to install them on the bike. You're gonna, first I start off with putting the exhaust bracket on. Now there's different brackets. Basically the pipes are the same for all the different bikes. The difference is in how it mounts in the bracket. This bracket's held to the frame with 3/8 16 serrated bolts. And then the exhaust uses these little dog bones to go inside and allow you to bolt these to the bracket, just like so. And they fasten with 5/16 18 serrated flange bolts.